joy. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. I don't think Santa Claus will mind you. He won't have to use a dirty chimney flue. Just bring him through the front door, that's the easy thing to do. I can see me now on Christmas morning, creeping down the stairs. Oh, what joy and what surprise when I open up my eyes and see my hippo hero standing there. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. No crocodiles, no rhinoceroses. I only like hippopotamuses, and hippopotamuses like me too. Mom says a hippo would eat me up, but then teacher says a hippo is a vegetarian. There's lots of room for him in our two-car garage. I'll feed him there and wash him there and give him his massage. I can see me now on Christmas morning, creeping down the stairs. Oh, what joy and what surprise when I open up my eyes to see my hippo hero standing there. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. No crocodiles or rhinoceroses. I only like hippopotamuses, and hippopotamuses like me too. Yeah, hippopotamuses like me too. And hippopotamuses like me too.
Don't cry, you snowman, right in front of me. Who'll get your tears if you can't catch me, darling? If you can't catch me, darling. Don't cry, you snowman, don't it? Do you wanna build a snowman? Come on, let's go and play. I never see you anymore. Come out the door, it's like you've gone away. We used to be best buddies, but now we're not. I wish you would tell me why. Do you wanna build a snowman? Go and have to. Baby shark, do-do-do-do-do. Baby shark, do-do-do-do-do. Baby shark,
Mommy shark, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Mommy shark, doo-doo-doo-doo.
baby shark, do-do-do-do-do. Baby shark, do-do-do-do-do. Baby shark, do-do-do-do-do. Baby shark,
Mommy shark, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Mommy shark, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Mommy shark, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Mommy shark.
Daddy shark, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Daddy shark, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Daddy shark, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Daddy shark.
Grandma shark, do-do-do-do-do. Grandma shark, do-do-do-do-do. Grandma shark, do-do-do-do-do. Grandma shark,
Grandpa Shark, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Grandpa Shark, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Grandpa Shark, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Grandpa Shark.
Santa Claus, Santa Claus, Santa Claus, Santa Claus, happy holidays! It's for you, it's for you,
Welcome.
it's for you.
Emily, I think my mic is it on? Can you hear it? Okay, great. Good morning. Merry Christmas. This is our family pageant, no-rehearsal pageant. So we're gonna create this together. And if you have a costume, that's great. If you don't have one yet, there will be times during the story that we'll invite you to go back and grab a costume. So.
Let's do it.
If you came to this place expecting a tame story, you came to the wrong place. If you came for a story that does not challenge you, you came for a different story than we will tell today.
If you came to hear about the coming of a God who shows up so that you can have a nice day with your family, well, you came for the story of a God that we don't tell here.
And for even a regular baby is not a tame thing, y'all know. But children are not to be tamed.
But
If you came because you think that unwed mothers are some of the strongest people in the world,
If you came because you think that the kind of people who work third shift might attract an angel's attention before me snoring comfortably in my bed would.
if you came because you believe that there are wise people to be found among undocumented travelers who've come from lands far from here, and that they might carry a piece of the truth,
if you came to hear a story about tyrants trembling while heaven comes to peasants,
If you came because you believe animals would be the first witnesses to what some call the saving of the world.
if you came for a story of reversals that might end up reversing you,
if you came for a tale of adventure and bravery where strong and gentle people win, and the powerful and violent go down in dust, where the rich lose their money but find their lives, and the poor are raised up like kings.
If you came to be reminded that love will not leave you unchanged.
if you came to follow the light, even if it will hurt your eyes, and to find peace in the dark, and to be not afraid.
If you came for salvation and not safety, then my friends, you are in the right place.
Come, let us worship together. Now please rise in body or in spirit as we sing, O come all ye faithful. O come all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. O come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. O come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Sing choirs of angels, sing in exaltation. Sing, all ye citizens of heaven above. Glory to God in the highest. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord.
Welcome to the First Unitarian Church of Rochester. You have come to the right place. I'm the Reverend Sherry Halliday Kwan. I'm one of the ministers that serves this congregation, as well as the Reverend Vertus LeVar Robinson in the Santa hat. And then we've got our Director of Religious Education, Amanda Graff, leading worship today. Everyone wave. Hi, Amanda. Yeah. That was very sweet. I know some of you are disappointed when Amanda's not here, and then you have me instead to tell stories. So thanks for keeping me honest today. I appreciate that. Pablo Wiley Bustos is leading his first of 3 services, the first of 4 that we make happen today. Thank you all for being a part of what makes what we do together possible. We're gonna light our chalice, which is what we start our services with here each and every Sunday morning, and on special days like this, too. And so I'd like to invite the Samuelson Vi family up, Tim and Katie and Mary Ann and Silas and Lyndon, the sheep. They're gonna light our chalice and we will join in our unison words together. Life is a gift for which we are grateful. We gather in community to celebrate the glories and the mysteries of this great gift. Thanks all.
This morning, we will tell the story of the birth of Jesus of Nazareth. You might know this story already, but whether you know it or not, I should mention that there are multiple versions of this story.
Just like in the Bible.
Yes, our version today weaves different parts of the Bible together, and you'll also hear from the Islamic holy text, the Quran. Muslims regard Jesus as an important prophet and also celebrate his birth. We are a multi-faith community here in Rochester, and we gratefully celebrate our diversity. In this version, there's a lot of singing, and the words will be up there. Yep, right up there. So please jump in, just like you just did, to bring the joy to our worship service with all of your voices involved. And similarly, we hope you'll take part in the story. Some of you already have costumes, like I said before, and some of you will go back and get them as the story goes on. We may be missing an expected character or two. Our Holy Family is sick this morning, so we may need a couple people to be brave enough to come forward to help us do our, look, yes, just like this, just like that. That's a good example. Yes, just like that. If you wish to be in the story, you can head to the back of the sanctuary where Sarah is. You turn around, there's Sarah in her beautiful Christmas sweater, and she'll assist you with your costumes. So Knox is really excited, and you can take a leaf out of his book. So, and also don't worry about mistakes. We're really here to have fun together and to celebrate this beautiful holiday together. So mistakes are part of the fun.
So we bring you this morning the ancient story of the Nativity, the story of the birth of Jesus.
Imagine that you have never heard it before.
Imagine that after years and years of living with powers that be who tell you who you can love, who you can worship, and what you can say, you finally hear a story in which 3 powerful, wise kings and queens and shepherds alike kneel down before one tiny newborn child.
Imagine that after hearing so many stories about terrible wars, about persecutions, about pogroms, you hear the friendly story of a birth. The story of a humble carpenter, if one of you volunteers to be Joseph, and his wife, if one of you volunteers to be Mary. And the baby is born to them in a stable. Shepherds are in a starlit field, and they leave their sheep to go and see the newborn child. And then gentle animals who are great dancers I've already seen today, they gather around in the stable where the baby lies in a manger.
Imagine that in this story, all the people are longing for peace on earth and goodwill to people everywhere. Listen carefully now, because that's the story that you are about to hear. But first, let us sing It Came Upon a Midnight Clear. It came upon a midnight. It came upon. Beneath the earth to touch their hearts of gold. Peace on the earth, goodwill to all. From heaven the news we bring. The world in somnolent stillness lay to hear the angels sing. For lo, the days are hastening on, by prophet bards foretold, when with the ever-circling years come round the age of gold, when peace shall over all the earth his ancient splendors fling, and though the whole world gives the song which now the angels sing.
Caesar Augustus. Here he is now. In those days, long, long ago, 2,000 years ago, a decree went out from the emperor Caesar Augustus, saying,
All the world should be registered so they can pay me.
Whew. All the people were required to go to the city or town where they had been born to register. For some people, that meant a long journey. Mary was pregnant and planned to marry Joseph, a carpenter. And they all had to go from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to the city of David that was called Bethlehem, the same village of Bethlehem that is still there today.
About this very mother, made to register by Caesar and his power, I was reading from the Quran. Surah 3:45. The angels said, O Mary, indeed God gives you the good news of a word from God whose name will be the Messiah Jesus, the Son of Mary, held in honor in this world.
So Mary knew that something important was happening. Her child would be honored. But it didn't make walking or riding a donkey any easier. Unlike now, in a time of war, the hills and the streets of Bethlehem were peaceful. But still, it was really far away. And then, like now, travel in a place of occupation was dangerous. And there was nothing that could be done. They had to go.
And then, like now, a mother's labor cannot wait for a better day, an easier way, or a kinder world. A mother's labor cannot wait when love is being born. So, they started on their journey, traveling by day and sometimes through the dark nights, which were lit only by bright stars. while we sing, O Little Town of Bethlehem, will Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus, they've come forward on their invisible donkey. You can imagine a donkey, big ears, you know, a donkey. So, there you go. And let's see. We can imagine stars in the sky above us in this beautiful night when Mary and Joseph made their way to Bethlehem. So let's sing together, O Little Town of Bethlehem.
Together proclaim the holy birth. Let praises ring from God that bring goodwill to all on earth.
So we have our Mary and Joseph, and we appreciate them being here today. And if you would like to be an animal that might be found in the barn where Jesus is born, you can go to the back and get dressed in an animal costume. I think we already have a number of animals among us.
Yeah.
Of all kinds.
So Mary and Joseph, they arrived in Bethlehem, a town full of hills in what is now called the West Bank. And the time came for Mary to have her baby, and they tried to find a place to stay. Doors have been closed to them, but finally, a kind innkeeper.
Is there a kind innkeeper among us? Any kind innkeeper who might
Kind
show
innkeeper.
Mary and Joseph? All right, we got it.
A kind innkeeper spotted the weary travelers and offered them a place to stay. And although there was only one place in the stable with the animals, it was indoors, warm and safe. And the innkeeper showed them where they could rest and lay their burden down. And there were animals in the stable.
Come on up, animals. Come on up, animals.
And so let the animals come forward. Come cows and chickens. And I think that's a squirrel. No, it's a chipmunk. And a lamb, maybe a sheep. With a owl.
Ooh. Good catch.
And more sheep.
All these animals are coming forward to play their part. In our community, we also have to play a part. Each week, we take an offering to support the work of love and justice through this congregation and in this world. On Christmas Eve and the winter solstice, this money supports the Grace Fund, which is used to help things with the REG bill during a tight month, bridging the gap to make summer camp possible, and sending flowers on your 75th birthday. If our congregation's way of living values out loud and supporting one another has meant something to you one way or another, one way you might consider paying forward that goodwill is contributing to our offering. You can contribute online, by Venmo, or in the offering baskets the ushers will bring forward. The offering will now be given and gratefully received.
All right, for this next song, I'm going to need your help. So there's an echo here. Do you know that song, Do You Hear What I Hear? Do you hear what I hear? Do you see what I see? All right, y'all got it. All right, let's sing this. Set the night wind to the little lamb. Do you see what I see?
Do you see what I see?
Way up in the sky, little lamb. Do you see what I see?
Do you see what I see?
A star, dancing in the night with a tail as big as a kite. With a tail as big as a kite. Set the little lamb to the shepherd boy. Do you hear what I hear? Ringing through the sky, shepherd boy. Do you hear what I hear? A song, high above the trees, with a voice as big as the sea. With a voice as big as the sea. Set the shepherd boy to the mighty king. Do you know what I know? In your palace warm, mighty king. Do you know what I know? A child shivers in the cold. Let us bring him silver and gold. Let us bring him silver and gold. One more. Set the king to the people everywhere. Listen to what I say. Pray for peace, people everywhere. Listen to what I say. The child, sleeping through the night, he will bring us goodness and light. He will bring us goodness and light. All right.
So, each of us brings gifts to the community, just as these animals brought gifts to this child. Shall we go ahead and give everybody a peek of our baby Jesus this morning? Baby bunny Jesus. May this time, talent, and treasure from all of you given to the congregation be blessed. Next, we need some angels and shepherds and sheep. We have some sheep up here already, but we need angels to come on up. And anybody who just feels like guiding sheep is their calling. Any shepherds among us just feeling like guiding sheep? That's like what I'm here for. So angels, come on up. Shepherds and sheep are already here.
And so the animals welcomed Mary and Joseph into the stable. The animals were even kind enough to give them their hay-filled manger so the baby could have a bed. Thus, Mary gave birth to her firstborn child in a simple stable, surrounded by animals, and wrapped them in bands of cloth, and placed the child in the manger.
And Mary and Joseph are amazed. In the Quran, the newborn Jesus talks. which might have been even more amazing, right? Amazing. Surah 1932. Jesus said, God has made me blessed wherever I may be, and God has made me prayerful and charitable. God has made me kind to my mother and did not make me arrogant or miserable.
Okay, that's pretty amazing. Very amazing, especially for a newborn.
Yeah, right?
Very amazing.
Yeah.
I don't put it past them, though. I don't put it past them.
So in this region, there were shepherds living in the fields, keeping watch over their flocks by night. So we have some sheep here, and I think we have a lot of shepherds in the congregation this morning who are caring for these sheep, right? I see some nods. Yeah. So will the lead angel now come forward? She's here. Then an angel of the Lord stood before them, and this angel was truly magnificent. And the glory of the Lord shone down around the shepherds, and they were terrified. But the angel said unto them,
Do not be afraid, for I am bringing you good news of great joy for all the people. The Messiah is born in Bethlehem. You will find the child wrapped in bands of cloth and lying in a manger.
And suddenly there was with the angel the multitude of angels.
Stand up, angels. You're the multitude of angels. Yes, there
with
they
all
are.
the shepherd and the little sheep.
Yeah.
The rest of the angels came up while the congregation sings, Angels we have heard on high. Let's rise in body or spirit. Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Shepherds, why this jubilee? Why these songs of happy joy? What great brightness did you see? What glad tidings did you hear? Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo. See him in a manger lay, whom the angels praise above. Mary, Joseph, lend your aid, while we raise our hearts in love. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Thank you, angels. So next we need 3 wise people. We have one in the front row here, and we need 2 more. So we have 2. We need 1 more. If you can run to the back and grab a crown, or walk to the back and grab a crown, our 3 wise people will come forward soon. We'll call you up.
And while the wise people were traveling, Meanwhile, the angels were there saying, "Glory to God in the highest heaven, and on earth, peace, goodwill among all people everywhere." So that's a nice thing to say, but it's important to note that at that time, just like our time, there wasn't peace and goodwill everywhere. People were hurting, people were angry, people were scared. And so to say that there should be peace and goodwill is to take a risk, to say something about a world that is different. After Jesus was born in Bethlehem, 3 magi, 3 wise people or kings, they came from the east to visit this newborn.
Come on up, wise people. Go ahead.
We 3 kings of Orient are, bearing gifts we travel so far. Field and fountain, moor and mountain, following yonder star. Oh, star, star of wonder, star of light, star of royal beauty right, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us through that perfect night. Born a babe on Bethlehem's plain, gold I bring to crown him again. Love forever, ceasing never, in our hearts to reign. Oh, star of wonder, star of light, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us through this perfect night.
These wise people, these magi, they're kings, and they came from afar to see for themselves about the hope of peace and goodwill. To go to Bethlehem, to see a baby in a barn, it's not a thing that kings do every day. But they left everything that was expected of them and followed a star in the sky to this newborn baby lying in the manger. When they arrived, they knelt down. Whatever makes you comfortable.
Where is the child who has been born King of the Jews? We followed a star to come to praise the child, and we brought presents.
Woohoo! These are strange gifts to bring a baby, but this reading from the Quran reminds us to start with the basics. Surah 3:23-26. The Lord has placed a stream beneath you, and shake the trunk of the palm tree toward you, and it will drop ripe dates by you. So eat and drink. And now that we have gathered our whole cast of characters, let us pause for a moment to look at this scene. These stars and angels, shepherds and wise persons, and many animals, they are all witnesses to a special birth.
And no doubt, the birth of Jesus 2,000 years ago, I'm in the future, in the stable in Bethlehem looked a little different from this, maybe a lot different than this. But no doubt our beautiful sanctuary is a little finer than that small, dirty stable. But the love and the mystery and the wonder that we see here is no different from the wonder that there was there at the time of Jesus' birth.
And as our cast of characters hold their places in this nativity scene, let us celebrate the love and wonder of this story by singing together, "Go Tell It on the Mountain." Let's all stand. Yeah.
Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. While shepherds kept their watching over silent flocks by night, behold, the heavens servants, there shone a holy light. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Down in the lowly manger, the humble babe was born, and God sent us salvation that blessed Christmas morn. Oh, go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born.
All right, strong voices and some long-known choreography, I see, from... So, huge thanks to Mary and Joseph and to our wise people and to our angels and to our sheep and our cow and our chicken and our horse. Thank you all so much for being a part of this. I'm going to hand the baby Jesus bunny to his family. He, in fact, does not look like Joseph is his bio dad. And I invite you all to return to your families and your seats. Thank you so much for being a part of our slightly...
Thank you. Thank you for being Mary. Thank you. That little sheep.
That sheep might take a little while, but I get it. We're all taking our own pace. Our story's a little irreverent. It's a little ridiculous. But so is every telling of the birth of Jesus. The idea of God in a humble place is not how we often imagine what is powerful and what is sacred. And yet that is the story we return to again and again. This reminder that asks us to seek the holy everywhere, to find what is divine in the eyes and the faces of those that surround us. And right now, the world can feel particularly scary. It feels like a dark place, a hard place, and we hold our children close and we tell them that we love them. And that has been the task of families for forever. I'm going to paraphrase the Sikh activist Valerie Carr, who talks about how we move willingly into places of darkness. But we choose the kinds of darkness. And what if the darkness that surrounds us now, that we find ourselves in winter, in 2024, is the darkness of the womb, not the tomb? So I invite you to settle into your seat, giving yourself over to either stillness or wiggles, whatever is in your body. A little bit of both for some of us. And I invite you to join me in the spirit of prayer. Spirit of love, God of many names and no name at all. The teller of endings and beginnings, and a story that is always unfolding and that none of us know fully. We come here today to make a joyful noise, to be together a beautiful mess, to cough, to sing, to hear unexpected feedback, loud noises, and a little bit of quietness, dances we didn't know that we remembered, and dances that we hope to learn. May the joy and the unexpected unfold for us today. May there be sparkle, and may there be magic, and may we know that none of us are the soul makers of it. We give thanks for the old ones and the young ones too. Thanks for the light and the darkness, the tears when there are too many kinds of pie to choose from and everything is a little bit overwhelming. The loneliness, the warmth, the celebration, the goodness of being together. We give thanks for this little piece of the world, this part of community, and this spark of life that each of us holds close and tends to. Amen, and may it be so.
We close all our Christmas Eve services here in candlelight. So I ask you all to form a circle with me. Oh, do we have candles? We don't, I don't think we have candles. Okay. All right, well, while you stand up and form a circle, let's form a circle around the chairs. So as you form a circle, we are going to give you candles. They will be candles which you can just flip the light on easily, and we will sing Silent Night. We're not passing the light. Oh, we are doing real candles. All right, let's go ahead and scoot this way so that we can make our circle all the way complete. Oh, you guys actually, do you guys want to come around? We'll do a circle that goes around this way instead because we can't quite wrap so far.
There we go. Yeah.
Perfect.
That's
Perfect.
great.
That's right. And we'll go down this aisle. We'll come down this way. And as Sarah passes out the little votive candles, they're electric. Don't turn yours on yet, because we'll do it in a special way together.
So keep them off for right now. Thank you.
I feel like Christmas is full of unexpected kind of miracles. And one right now might be that while we are passing out these candles, which we didn't have at the time that we expected, we have a few extra moments to just take each other in. We're gathered in a gathering of people that will never be, this exact gathering will never happen again. And what we created today is only possible because you are here. Do you want to explain? Because I haven't done the ritual before.
Oh, so I'm going to turn on my candle and I'm going to pass this flame to you, and you flip yours on, and you pass the flame. And shall we go 2 ways? Yes.
There we go. Perfect.
And while we're passing, we're going to sing Silent Night. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Round yon virgin, mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace.
Light yours. You can start to pass it.
Sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight. Glory stream from heaven afar. Heavenly hosts sing hallelujah. Christ the heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, child of love, love's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face, with the dawn of redeeming grace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace.
Let the power and the joy and the laughter of this morning stay with you. Go in peace. Go in love. Merry Christmas.
Amen.